It's been an up and down season for the Redbirds, but the Cardinals have a chance to make a run the second part of this month with an easy schedule filled with home games. But first, St. Louis looking to take 3 out of 4 on the road against the Mets. Paul Goldschmidt had been hitless this weekend, came in 0 for 10, but he changes that in a hurry. Top first, Goldschmidt with the laser that's deep and way gone for a 2-run homer. The Cards take a 2-0 lead. The Mets would retake the lead in the third, though. This RBI single makes it 3-2 New York. Dakota Hudson struggled on the mound early in this game, but he'd regroup and keep his team in it. Hudson throws 3 straight scoreless innings this year. He gets the 4-6-3 double play. It was 3-3 in the 8th and a towering fly ball by Paul DeJong. The Mets killer finally gets down for a solo homer. The Cards take a 4-3 lead despite having only 3 hits in the game. Still 4-3 St. Louis in the 9th, and Carlos Martinez gets the big double play to end the game. A 2-inning save for Martinez. The Cardinals take 3 out of 4 for the series, finishing 5-5 on the 10-game road trip. The Cards are back home tomorrow night to take on the Marlins. And here's the best thing I saw on Sunday. Royals catcher Martin Maldonado got into Father's Day spirit with this awesome clip-on Father's Day tie. I've never seen that at a baseball game. It worked for Maldonado with 3 hits at the plate, including this RBI single in the second. They made it 2-0 Royals. Later in the inning, Whit Merrifield sneaks the ball in past the shortstop. Nicky Lopez scores a 3-run second for the Royals. Kansas City adds 2 more in the 7th. Some great small ball by Billy Hamilton as Lopez slides in safely to make it 4-2 Royals. A big 8th inning. Jorge Bonifacio blasts the ball to left center. It one-hops the wall. Cheslor Cuthbert easily scores. Back to the man of the game, though. Maldonado rips the ball over the left fielder's head. He had 2 RBI and 2 runs. This double made it 7-3. The Royals beat the Twins 8-6. A big win because Minnesota has the best record in the majors. Kansas City plays again tomorrow night in Seattle. Mink League Baseball on Father's Day as the Jefferson City Renegade dads throwing out the first pitches. Awesome stuff right here. Former South Callaway star Peyton Leeper got the start against the St. Joseph Mustangs, and Leeper was dealing early. Some nice movement for the strikeout in the first inning. And look at this. His dad looking on has to be proud of his son. More Leeper. He had the Mustang batters fooled most of the day. 6 up, 6 down to start the game as this beautiful dog right here enjoying the game. Leeper pitched 6 solid innings. Here's one of his few mistakes, though, as he serves one up and J.P. Ty smashes it for the home run. The Renegades lose 2-0, but with many local kids on the team, a special day to share with their fathers.
It means a lot. I mean, my father and other fatherly figures have influenced me in a lot of ways, so it means a lot. Father's Day is very important to me. My dad's been one of my biggest supporters. He comes to almost all my games, and I always hear him out there cheering me on, and he's definitely been a big part of my life for baseball.
The Renegades have a road game Tuesday night and are back home at Vivian Field on Wednesday. More local players at the next level, and the highest one at that. Jefferson City's Nafisa Collier averaging about 11 points per game in her WNBA rookie season. Another solid game for Collier. She got going early with 4 first-quarter points. Look at this. Collier with a turnaround jumper. Nicely done. Collier scores 8 points in the game, but it wasn't enough. Her Minnesota Lynx lose 80-75. The big story in the Show Me State this week has been the St. Louis Blues, who won their first Stanley Cup trophy after a convincing Game 7 victory over the Bruins. A truly historic win, especially considering that on January 3rd, St. Louis had the worst record in the NHL. So what do you do after such a huge moment? Well, celebrate, of course. A huge crowd, as hundreds of thousands of people showed up in St. Louis yesterday to watch the Blues championship parade. A lot of fun for the players and the fans. An unforgettable journey for the Blues.
I can't believe it. I can't believe the work that these guys put in. Everyone, not just the guys that went on the ice, but the front office, everyone. There's so many people that worked so hard for this. I can't believe we did it. It still hasn't sunk in.
What an incredible run for the Blues and an amazing environment the last few weeks in St. Louis as the city celebrates the Blues' first Stanley Cup title. And of course, a lot of Blues fans in our own newsroom. Kermit Miller is just I don't know. He's probably still on cloud 9.
I mean, I'd imagine so. And despite the rainy weather we're looking at this week, I said this on Wednesday, but the sun is still shining for Blues.
It is, absolutely.